Then it was the journey of coming to America, just like Eddie Murphy. Pun intended. But it was crazy because it's the hardest thing ever because you see like hundreds of people in that line and they all want to move to America. So there's a United States embassy and I'm like waiting in this line. There's like 200, 300 people in front of me. And you see like a lot of people get rejected. They hold out like these orange cards and that orange card expresses that they're not going to make it to go overseas. So I'm at the back of the line. You can't have your phones. So it's like a cult in that sense. You can't communicate with the outside world. You're there. And I'm nervous because it's like, damn, there's like so many people getting rejected. And I'm like, I do not want to be rejected.
Why would they get rejected?
It's a lot of things, like specifically with the United States, it's all about like, can you afford to be here? Or like, what are you coming here for? And like those kind of things. So people would be like, the United States Embassy would be like, you can't afford to be there, so you can't go. And then they really just shut you down like that real fast. Like I know hundreds of people that want to be where I'm at right now. So that's why I know like it's a blessing to be here. Even though I've had my misfortunes and I still do, it's like, at least I'm here. So, millions of people around the world want to be crossing the border, but they can't. There's just something that's stopping them. But yeah, craziest experience. I'm standing in the line and then I'm standing and I'm seeing so many people like get emotional that they're not gonna make it. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about this. I'm literally, I don't know. Like I just went there and I spoke to the guy. And then as soon as I started speaking, I was like, yeah, I want to go to America to study movies, and I gave him the whole talk. I was like, yeah, I'm all about movies, and yeah, pretty much I forgot one major thing, like one of the ways that we're gonna cover like paying and all that. So then it was like, then I had to email. Then I was scared to email because then that means that it's gonna be a longer process. The emails, the junk folder and all that. And I was like, okay, I'll email it to you. And then I went outside, I emailed it ASAP, and then 2-3 days later, I got my passport with the US stamp on it. I'm like, damn, so I'm really going to America now.
Yes, you going.
It is the craziest feeling in the world, man. I was like, I'm officially going to America.
That's awesome.
And yeah, really, the flight experience is amazing though. It's LA is the first place I've ever been to overseas. So that's a fun fact, yeah.
LAX?
Yeah. So this is how it was. So we flew from from Johannesburg, where I grew up. I grew up in Johannesburg, the city of gold, which is what it's called. And anyway, so I grew up there, and then what am I saying? I'm not talking about backstory. So back to the story that I'm talking about now. No, I was talking about growing up there. So we flew from Johannesburg to Paris. So I'm seeing Paris for the first time. I'm in that airport. I'm like, ooh, just I'm in Paris and everything, cozy in Paris. And I was by myself because my parents are like back home and everything. So I'm like, cool. I'm experiencing Paris for the first time ever. Greatest feeling ever. Like we're literally just in the airport, just sitting there, standing there. That's all it was.
You said who are you with?
By myself.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm here by myself, dude. I don't know family like that. You know?
Okay.
So literally I was like in that plane, and I was like, I have a goal here, and kind of have to go to America by myself, like with everything. I have to take care of myself. So it's been tough. You know what I mean?